my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough juice to end the drought. Yeah. I buy like 23. Whoa. Won't fall again, and I put that on me. Yeah. I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah. That's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the Detroit Lions. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. It's a 6-yard loss on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
One of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. Michael Brocker's in on the stop. They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, 2nd and 7. The shotgun snap for Darnold. And incomplete.
Darnold's pass incomplete on the throwaway. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Darnold. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Darnold from the gun, rolling to his right, incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
56, Mike.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a 1st down here.
27-yard line.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
It's now 3rd and 10.
outside. 56. Here we go, D. Here I come. Here I come. 56. Am I ready? 56. Don't get nervous. 56.
Back to throw, Darnold. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a first down here.
First down and 10 yards to go.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
On first down, gone. Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
From the gun, here's Goff. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to get this deep on Carolina's side of the field.
A gain of
well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flipped field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Goff. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd, Goff. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. And I don't think this was blocked. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now left side on the swing pass.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down about a yard shy of the first at the 29. 8 yards on the screen there, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Here we go with McCaffrey. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but and it pays off. They convert. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Darnold. Flushed out, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Julian Okwara in there to record the second sack of his young NFL career. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. Another try after the first down sack. Darnold over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. The Panthers on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is third down and 12. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to look deep for more. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's fourth down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Yeah, they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive. Missed field goal. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Shaq Thompson making his presence felt on the sack. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Play action. It's gone. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run.
At the 33-yard line.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be third and 3 now.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, got to make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to fourth down.
On for the field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And that will make it 6-0. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They find themselves down here after an interception on their opening drive led to a field goal, but all in all, you'd have to say fortunate to be only down 6.
Yeah, and you know how teams huddle on the sideline before they come out on the field in between series? Guaranteed what said there is, guess what, guys? We take this ball, move it downfield, and put it in the end zone, we're right back to even.
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. That catch good for only a couple. So second and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a third and 8. Goff throwing again. And this is going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's fourth down.
Has be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that?
Panthers take
They'll
over.
say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it.
3-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts
Brings up 2nd and 11.
as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Watch the pass.
This is McCaffrey on the give, and he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line.
The ball carrier.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts
3-yard line.
as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
And 10.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. 56. Mike, 56. 56.
To throw is Darnold. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That gain on third down, good for 28. A first down throw, Darnold. And that one falls incomplete. Try to dump it underneath. Now second down.
For Christian McCaffrey.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
56 is Mike.
On 2nd and 10, Darnold gets it to his running back, Cannon. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
First and 10.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was trying to get that one into the hands of Christian McCaffrey. That'll bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
Darnold to throw again. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Will Harris. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
So he missed his lone field goal try, but he's got this one as that extends their lead.
Lions 7, Panthers 6.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Now a timeout taken.
27-yard.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Darnold on third down. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it's going to yield a new set of downs.
At the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. A final shot before the break. Darnold, he's going to float this one deep right side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we're at halftime with our score 7-6 in a tough-fought first half. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
For Carolina.
The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right and up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first.
Lions.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand.
Complete.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Gain of 26.
We know he has pretty good hands on display there. In fact, he only needed one of them.
Yeah, nowadays, all these receivers work on this, right? They do the one-handed catches off the machine in practice. They do it with their quarterbacks. They do it contested, uncontested. They make it part of their repertoire.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
Complete.
He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Detroit.
From the red zone now, Goff. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Touchdown.
A 20-yard touchdown. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6.
The score, Lions 14. Panthers 6.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. A fairly short kick from the 14. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Trenton Cannon on the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
At the 30.
Again, they run again. It's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the second level.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Darnold firing quickly here, and that's complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdowns to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Panthers are a 2-point conversion away from tying up this football game. And he will get into the end zone again, and he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the two-point conversion. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit.
Complete to
a big play there. Touchdown. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10. At their own 36-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
He's brought down.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And here's Darnold to keep it. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
Brought down back at the 38-yard line.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. And he is going to have the Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They get 9 yards there, and they get a 1st down. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
The 44-yard line.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play. I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
From the 50, it's Darnold. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he is going to have the Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 83 yards receiving now for him on the afternoon as he's got a 1st down here. Here's Darnold. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. 2nd down and 10. Darnold escaping the pressure right. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
And incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down.
Mike 56, Mike 56. Hey, let's get some penetration here.
Again, Darnold. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. And we're back now in Charlotte. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Flush to his right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Robbie Anderson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. Well, there was a little extra pressure with that one because it was 3rd down. He didn't care. He snagged it with one hand like it was routine.
The key is to make a play in a tough situation. Doesn't matter how, and in this case, one-handed gets it done. Terrific play for us to watch.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Brian Burns in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Another try after the 1st down sack. Goff. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Goff. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
10 at the 38-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. And he's got his man in stride, complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. Now it's Darnold. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's got some space here. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Darnold from the gun. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Back to the air, Darnold on second down, eluding the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of. Otherwise, he was going to get sacked.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. To the air again, Darnold. Escaping the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. They couldn't contain Deshaun Hand that time as he gets home for the sack.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And he's got it complete to Anderson. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Now Goff on 1st down. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And that's thrown to Perriman out wide. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Pickup. And the Lions 1st down.
Off play action. Here's Goff. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Goff. He'll find Swift out of the backfield. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
It's a gain of
a good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. They'll try and run here with Swift. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. And this one is right through. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out